Competition in the cosmos. SpaceX attempt to constrain Apple's satellite messaging expansion, or otherwise known as the battle of the two largest cults in America. Introduction: the clash for connectivity. The landscape of mobile communication is rapidly evolving, extending beyond traditional terrestrial networks into the realm of satellite connectivity. This expansion promises to bridge connectivity gaps in remote areas and provide crucial communication links during emergencies. Apple is a dominant player in the consumer electronic market and has made significant strides in this direction with the introduction of satellite messaging capabilities in its iPhones. However, these ambitions are reportedly facing resistance from SpaceX, a leading satellite operator primarily known for its Starlink broadband service. Recently, reports indicate that SpaceX is attempting to impede Apple's plan, surprise, surprise, to further develop its iPhone satellite messaging features by urging regulatory intervention. This emerging competition between two technological giants highlights the growing importance of satellite communication in the consumer space and the potential for clashes over vital resources like radio spectrum. The reporting by the Wall Street Journal has brought this conflict into sharp focus, revealing the underlying tensions and strategic maneuvers at play. Apple's foray into satellite communication. Apple's entry into satellite communication began in 2022 with the launch of the iPhone 14, which introduced the emergency SOS via satellite feature. Side note, to me, this was their last innovative feature and one of their only innovative features in quite some time. This groundbreaking functionality allows users in areas without cellular coverage to send messages to emergency services, potentially proving life-saving in critical situations. The service has since become a standard featured in subsequent iPhone models, underscoring Apple's commitment to enhancing user safety and connectivity. Over time, Apple has progressively expanded the capabilities of a satellite communication system. In 2023, roadside assistant was added, enabling users experiencing car troubles and remote locations to call for help. The following year, Apple introduced messages via satellites, allowing iPhone users to connect with family and friends when traditional mobile service is unavailable, a feature particularly valuable during natural disasters that often disrupt terrestrial networks. To facilitate this satellite connectivity, Apple has established a strategic partnership with Globalstar, a satellite operator. Demonstrating its commitment to this venture, Apple invested over $1 billion in Globalstar in the past year to support the expansion of the service. This substantial financial backing highlights the significance Apple places on its satellite communication ambitions and its dedication to providing a robust and reliable service to its users. While the primary focus has been on emergency and basic messaging, Apple's continued investment suggests a long-term vision for satellite-based communication within its ecosystem. SpaceX strategic maneuver. As the adoption and usage of Apple's satellite messaging feature increase, the demand for bandwidth naturally grows. To accommodate this expanding need, Globalstar, Apple's partner, has applied to the FCC for permission to utilize additional radio frequencies. This regulatory step is crucial for Apple to enhance the capabilities and reliability of its satellite services. However, the Wall Street Journal has reported that SpaceX has taken steps to hinder this expansion by requesting the FCC to delay the approval of Globalstar's application. The core of the issue lies in the fact that SpaceX, through its Starlink satellite broadband service, is also competing for the use of the same radio frequencies. This competition for a limited resource radio spectrum is the primary driver behind SpaceX actions. SpaceX has reportedly gone further by FCC to dismiss Globalstar's application altogether. Only in a robber baron's paradise, folks, only in a robber baron's paradise. In its arguments to the FCC, SpaceX has contended that the airwaves currently used for Apple's users' emergency signals are an underutilized resource. This assertion suggests that SpaceX believes the spectrum can be used more efficiently for its own broadband services or other applications. By framing the issue in terms of spectrum efficiency, SpaceX may be attempting to appeal to FCC's mandate to ensure the optimal use of public airwaves. This strategic move by SpaceX underscores the intense competition in the satellite communication sector and the lengths to which companies will go to secure and protect their access to essential resources like radio spectrum. The Wall Street Journal's investigation, the primary source of information regarding SpaceX efforts to block Apple's satellite messaging expansion, is a report published by the Wall Street Journal. The WSJ's investigation is shed light on the motivations, tactics employed by SpaceX in its unfolding conflict. According to the WSJ, Apple's increasing investments in outer space technology have provoked the displeasure of Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX. This personal element of rivalry adds another layer to the competition dynamics at play. The WSJ further reports that SpaceX has been actively lobbying federal regulators to stall Apple's satellite expansion initiatives. Documents obtained by the WSJ reportedly show that SpaceX formally requested the FCC to reject Globestar's application for permission to use specific spectrum for Apple's network of satellites. In its filings with the FCC, SpaceX allegedly argued that the spectrum allocated for Apple's emergency signaling is not being used to its full potential. The Wall Street Journal's reporting, based on insider sources and documented filings, provides a credible amount of the account of the escalating tensions between these two tech giants and the burgeoning field of satellite communications. So we're going to go ahead here and, we're going to go to conclusion. The unfolding situation at FCC between SpaceX, Apple, and Globalstar underscores the increasing competitive nature of the satellite communication industry. Sorry about that. My report had a table in it. I forgot about that. I needed to remove it. As technology advances and the demand for ubiquitous connectivity grows, clashes over resources like radio spectrum are likely to become more frequent. The resolution of this particular issue will not only impact the immediate plans of Apple and Globalstar, but also set important precedents for how regulatory bodies manage the competing interests of different players in this vital sector. The future of satellite communications hinges on finding a balance between fostering innovation and ensuring fair competition, ultimately benefiting consumers with more choice and robust services. So after this report, I hope you like this. I'm trying to do a little bit more of this type of stuff. But what do you think? Right here, we obviously have what only happens in America, where one company can go cry to the government and say, hey, I can't outcompete this guy. Just block them. You're my friend. And the government is probably going to do it. Only in America. Let me know what you think down below. If you like this kind of content, please hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, leave a comment and let me know why. Bye-bye.